Adam Schefter, if you would be so kind, please interpret what we just heard.
I think that Eli Manning has now been turned into a placeholder, and it gives the Giants the chance to look around to see what other quarterbacks are out there. Now, it's not a especially rich quarterback draft. I think we'll see Dwayne Haskins come out. You wonder if they would envision him as a potential successor to Eli Manning. Would Eli be willing to work with a quarterback they draft if they went the route of drafting a quarterback in round one? When you look at the free agent quarterback market, there's not a guy that jumps out at you as the Giants are going to find somebody who's a long-term solution, is going to be better than Eli Manning. So I think what it does is it keeps in place the idea that maybe they could restructure his contract, maybe they could bring him back, maybe they ask him how he feels about coming back, maybe he doesn't want to come back. Maybe that's a possibility too, because he was non-committal out the door. He has to process the conversation that they had. So I know we all want answers to what's going to happen with Eli Manning, but on January 3rd, we don't have them yet. It's unfolding as we speak. It's a fluid situation that will unfold as the offseason goes along.
Let me turn to you, Marcus, because you cover the college game for us so extraordinarily well. They've got Saquon Barkley. They've got Odell. They have pieces in place. Could they draft Dwayne Haskins and try and win immediately with him as a rookie quarterback?
No doubt about it. Yes, they can. And Dwayne Haskins has that type of juice with what he's done in the college scene, continued to get better all throughout the year. And I know we showing his games here against Washington and Michigan. Dwayne Haskins overcame a sloppy Ohio State team.
Yes.
The fact that they won as many games as they won this season, if Dwayne Haskins hadn't been the quarterback and they had some average run-of-the-mill guy, we may be sitting here with a 4-loss Ohio State team based on the way that they played. Here's the other thing, too, G and Schefter. We talked about this when we were together. Look at this Giants team. This nucleus is young. Mm-hmm. And if you bring Dwayne Haskins in now, whether you keep Eli, restructure the contract so the cap hit is not that big, you bring Dwayne Haskins along with Odell Beckham Jr., Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram. Like these, they are in position, that position to solidify this football team to be legit players. And when Eli was rolling in his early career, it was built on defense. The league has transitioned to high prolific offense now.
And let me also say this, that why can't they win with a young quarterback? We'll get into this later in the show, a little tease, but if you look at the quarterbacks in the playoffs now, Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Patrick Mahomes, guys that don't have Mitchell Trubisky, an extensive amount of experience. If the Giants are going to turn the page, you might as well turn the page and go do it. If they can get Dwayne Haskins, which I think they're drafting 8, they're going to have to go up in the draft to go get him. I don't know if they're going to get him at 8.
I agree. He is going to wind up, assuming he does decide to come out, and I think the expectation is that he will. He's going to be a guy teams are trading up into near the top of the draft. It'd be ironic if they traded up with the Jets at this point after what happened with those two teams last year.